On the Healthline Nevis News and Reviews Roundup, brought to you courtesy of the Health Promotion Unit in association with Evelyn's Drugstore. Hello and welcome to another edition of On the Healthline News, Reviews and Updates. I'm your presenter, Sheila James. In this week's edition, preliminary meeting for annual Junior Chef competition, press conference for National Weight Loss Programme event number 2, and bulletin from Vector Control Environmental Health Nevis. We'll have more on these stories after this short break.
Protect others from getting sick. When coughing and sneezing, cover mouth and nose with flexed elbow or tissue. Throw tissue into closed bin immediately after use. Clean hands with alcohol-based hand rub or soap and water after coughing or sneezing and when caring for the sick. Protect yourself and others from getting sick. Wash your hands after coughing or sneezing, when caring for the sick, before, during and after you prepare food, before eating, after toilet use, when hands are visibly dirty, after handling animals or animal waste. This message was brought to you by the Nevis Health Promotion Unit. Coronaviruses are a large family of viruses that cause illness ranging from the common cold to more severe diseases such as Middle East Respiratory Syndrome MERS-CoV and severe acute respiratory syndrome SARS-CoV. The 2019 novel coronavirus 2019 nCoV is a new strain that has not been previously identified in humans. Coronaviruses are zoonotic, meaning they are transmitted from animals to humans. Detailed investigations found that SARS-CoV was transmitted from civet cats to humans and MERS-CoV from dromedary camels to humans. This message was brought to you by the Nevis Health Promotion Unit.
A preliminary meeting was recently held at the offices of the Health Promotion Unit with Coordinator of Health Promotion, Miss Nadine Carty-Keynes, health educators Chevrolet Nisbet, Oceana O'Loughlin and Rikaila Hanley, Mrs. Ronald Daniel, Coordinator for the School's Meals Programme, and Chef Henville, Executive Chef for the School Meals Programme. The purpose of the meeting was to discuss logistics for this year's Junior Chef competition, which is earmarked for Tuesday, the 14th of April 2020. Last year, 9 schools vied for the title of the Junior Chef Competition 2019. Charlestown Primary and St James Primary were successful joint first winners. VOJN finished in second place, and 2 third-place winners, Nevis Academy and Ivor Walters Primary. We're hoping to have a second successful competition in 2020. Stay tuned to On the Healthline for further updates as this storyline progresses. The newly formed committee held its first press conference for 2020. It was an opportunity for each member to introduce themselves to the press corps and general public. The committee has a task to produce 6 events targeting the public at large, in particular persons registered with the National Weight Loss Programme. The committee goal is for the island of Nevis to lose £20,000 in weight by the end of 2020. The Half Island Road Relay was the first event held last October. Following the launch of SKN Moves, the Nevis chapter, Junior Minister of Health, Honourable Hazel Brandy Williams, has endorsed the collaboration under the Ministry of Health. The bike relay is slated for Sunday, the 22nd of March 2020, and ties in nicely with World Water Day. We join committee members for this report.
So good day or good night, whenever this program is being aired. My name is David Alwyn. I am Director of the National Weight Loss Campaign. And just early in the year, we have made a commitment to lose 20,000 pounds island-wide. And so these kinds of initiatives are things that we're going to be doing throughout the year in an effort to meet that goal. And there'll be many others, I'm sure, and we'll tell you about those as they come up. I just want to take this opportunity to thank Winston for being a part of our National Weight Loss Campaign and assisting us in organizing this bike rally. I think it's a great event. And so we're looking forward to doing many, many more of these kinds of events as we seek to try to meet that 20,000 pounds by the end of this year, 2020.
Along the route, we're going to have persons that are going to help with giving directions so to make sure that everyone stays on the correct route. As mentioned by Ms. James, we also have 2 water stations, one at AutoZone, we know it as Franchet, Manners Place. That's going to be the first water stop. Then the other water stop is going to be at Value Mart parking lot. It is important for the participants, and I'm also encouraging the general public that in terms of the traffic, to work with us on that particular day. Slow down when you're in the areas of the route. I think the police will probably give more information when the time gets close. Slow down when you're on the route because you're going to have bikers riding, so work with us. Also pay attention to our marshals because they will also be a kind of assisting with the traffic in terms of protecting the bikers along the route. So look out for the marshals. They will be dressed appropriately, so you'll be able to identify them. I cannot tell you at this point what they will be dressed in, but we're working on that. Okay.
In terms of the route for this bike relay, we're going to start at the TDC Park area, which is on the waterfront, and we will go along Samuel Hunkins Drive. At the old cinema, then we're going to take that left turn following the Island Main Road until you get to the bypass road that is just after TDC, just after the Artisan Village Craft House. Yeah, so that will be a right turn onto the bypass road. Along the bypass road, you have your first stop, which would be at Zone 1 Auto, and you continue all the way along Pump Road to the roundabout. At the roundabout, well, we might make some adjustment for the circle around the roundabout, but we are going to go all the way over to Long Point, the Deepwater Harbor, and then make our way back to the roundabout, and then make our way back down to the TDC parking lot. What I will be doing is assisting the participants, as in technical issues, maybe flat tires, gears, whatever problem they might encounter while being in the race. So we'll be assisting with keeping them going in that case.
The committee thanked potential sponsors, Mr. Winston Crook of Bike Nevis, Mr. Kurt Swanston of Food Centre Traffic Police, the Red Cross and vendors who will provide healthy snacks for the pending event. And a special thank you to Mr. Ricardo Keynes of Keynes Law Firm for the sponsorship of the All Winners Trophy 2020. Stay tuned to On the Healthline for further updates. In part 2, Bulletin from Vector Control Environmental Health Nevis and the Ministry of Health honours community nursing services. More on this story after the break.
Eliminate breeding today, keep mosquitoes away. Here are some ways to eliminate mosquito breeding sources around your home. Tightly cover water drums, barrels, tanks, cisterns and septic tanks. Safely dispose of buckets, old tires and any other unused containers and objects that hold water. Scrub the inside of PET containers, flower vases and dish drainers every other day. Remove water from flower pot saucers and replace with damp sand. Overturn buckets, watering cans, wheelbarrows and other containers and store them in a sheltered place. Adequately treat swimming pools and discard water from portable pools. Check roof gutters for chokes regularly. Fill up exposed tree holes, plant axils and ground depressions with sand. If you are going for a holiday, empty toilet bowls and tanks and cover gully traps. Reduce the source. Eliminate breeding today, keep mosquitoes away. This message was brought to you by the Nevis Health Promotion Unit in collaboration with Nevis Television 8.
Welcome back. A spokesperson for the Vector Control Environment Office in Nevis announced that owing to the recent climatic weather, noted an increase in heavy rainfall which has left the island heavily saturated. Vector Control has advised that they are anticipating a large increase in mosquito breeding. So they're asking that the general public pay close attention to water-filled vessels such as tins, cups, flower pot vases, ties, etc., often found in gardens and close open lands. This will assist in the reduction of the mosquito breeding. And finally, Community Nursing Service and the Ministry of Health held a recent R&R in honour of 5 nurses who served in various specialities under Community Nursing Service in Nevis. The event took place at the Franklin Brown Community Centre, Combermere. Join us in wishing the following retirees well: Miss C. Meredith Armory Field, Mrs. Janice Williams, Mrs. Jacinth Thompson. Also our resignees, Ms. Tikash Johnson and Dr. Anne-Marie Acuna. On behalf of the Health Promotion Unit, we thank each of you for your tremendous contribution to healthcare in Nevis. And that concludes this week's edition of On the Healthline news, reviews and updates. Until the next time, thank you for watching. Goodbye. On the Healthline Nevis News and Reviews Roundup, brought to you courtesy of the Health Promotion Unit in association with Evelyn's Drugstore.